What is going on YouTube? Hitterback making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to US dollar. We're also going to be looking at DueDEX as well as the current coin market cap. In today's video specifically, I want to talk about the way the markets have been moving the past couple of days. As you guys remember, yesterday we had some crazy uncertainty and some crazy volume form within the market. We saw freaking Bitcoin going to crazy numbers, Litecoin, Ethereum, all doing the same thing, with Litecoin in one day reaching as high as $65 and as low as $52 in literally 24 hours. Bitcoin very similarly up to $12,145 and down to $10,500. Basically a $2,000 movement in less than a day. We saw Ethereum do something very similar from 320 all the way up to 414, and XRP as low as 24 and as high as 32 cents in less than one day. This is all absolutely incredible, and I do want to discuss what exactly is going to be happening moving forward from this, as we did mention in the aforementioned videos, what we were planning on doing, how exactly we are going to go along capturing the volume and making profit off of it. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. This does help out the YouTube algorithm. Also, remember to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. Alright guys, before we jump into the video, I do want to give a huge shout out to everybody supporting the channel. We just broke 16.8k subscribers, on our way to 17,000 and eventually 20,000, and then eventually we'll be at 50 and 100k subscribers, which is going to be an incredible moment, but we are definitely picking up the pace. Almost at 20,000 subscribers. It blows my mind every day to think how close we're getting, and it's only a matter of way. Hopefully we can get there by the end of 2020. That'd be pretty cool, but it's just absolutely mind-blowing to me to see that we're literally making leaps and jumps in the prices, and you guys have been killing it all in all. So obviously my way to give back to you guys is by doing our raffle, our giveaway. I do it all the time now. It's definitely becoming something that I think you guys benefit well from and you guys enjoy it, so it might be sticking around, and maybe I'll start giving away other stuff or more, who knows. But otherwise, as you guys know, link is in the description to the $200 Bitcoin giveaway, so definitely make sure to click that link down below. You got to be in it to win it. It is absolutely free. 7 ways to enter, with I think maybe 8 or 9 entries that you have with one day each. Every time if you fill out these 3, you'll get a bonus where you can keep adding on an entry every day for the next 13 days, which is pretty cool. Less than 2 weeks left. We have 1,300 people that have taken part in the giveaway, but as we know, we have people around 3,000 to 4,000 views per video, so that means that some of you guys haven't yet entered, which doesn't make sense to me because it is completely free. So definitely make sure to take advantage of that. Link is in the description down below. Otherwise, to jump into the rest of today's video, yesterday's video we discussed that I said XRP, are you seeing this? XRP, Ripple, and Bitcoin are dropping incredibly fast. We're seeing some crazy stuff happening. Doesn't make sense to me. We were trying to figure out what exactly is going on. Ultimately, we discussed that this was a necessary correction in the cryptocurrency space, and I can show you guys these cryptos. You can see on the current coin market cap, markets are kind of back up. We're already back up, which is incredible. Up 3, 5, 4, 7, 3, 2%. We're doing very well for ourselves right now, and it's incredible to see all the volume come right back in. But specifically, as you guys saw, last week's candle closed. Today is now Monday, and we're trucking even higher. We're heading even higher up, and I believe we are going to continue to head up. But I do know why we're starting to see that correction that we expected. I think Litecoin is a great example of this. You can see there's some sort of resistance here, and you guys might be wondering, well, why is that? Ultimately, what you guys have to pay attention to is a couple of things. We're looking at Litecoin on the daily. We can assume that we do have a bullish cross, which shows us on the daily that there's a good chance we're going to continue to move higher up in crypto, and there's a good chance Litecoin and the other cryptos are going to move higher up. But short term, we are overbought, extremely overbought. We needed to correct lower. That is what we're starting to see. We're starting to see the market dip lower. And ultimately, when you extend to the weekly, you can see why we corrected indefinitely. You can see the clear resistance we hit, which was the moving average on Litecoin. You can see we hit the weekly moving average, which is an extremely strong resistance level, and ultimately the reason behind the correction in price. And it makes total sense as to why we closed below there. I do believe we are going to head up, continuing to make movements and price leaps in Litecoin and the other cryptos. I believe we're going to hit at most 84 on a conservative scale. Anything above that, I do believe, is a FOMO movement. But I do think we're going to continue to head up in price. I think we have plenty of volume and plenty of space, and the time is here for us to do so. Same thing applies with Bitcoin and some of the other altcoins and cryptos. You can see we have a clear pennant flag that formed on the daily right now. We blew up even higher from then, and then we became overbought. Another reason for the correction lower was due to the fact that we were clearly overbought, and we're now kind of consolidating outwards. When we look on the weekly, you can see that we are extremely high off above the middle moving average, but the great thing is that moving average on the weekly has finally seen a bullish cross. And if you look at the cryptos, we have not seen a bullish cross since the start of the moving average on the weekly. We've had a bearish cross, but after months and months and months of finally switching bearish, you can see if we do a timeline, we do a date range from the starting point of when we became bearish to the point now, this is about 112 bars, or equivalent to 782 days of what appears to be a fairly bearish market. I do know we've had leaps and jumps since then, but it wasn't necessarily a bull market. I mean, I would consider it so. From $3,000, $4,000 all the way up to 12, it is a bullish thing. But the markets have not reversed and flipped into a more long-term bull move. The incredible thing now is we are actually breaking outside of this massive symmetrical triangle, and what ultimately is kind of making itself cement is when we look at the Elliott wave. If we did, let's say, some sort of Elliott wave, and we started here, we went A, B. Oh, I did it wrong. All right, ready? If we start at the bottom and we go right, we go A, B, C, D. Wow, I keep messing this up. Sorry, I double clicked it before. We go A, B, there we go, C, D. This would be point E. That would be the point E. This is the end of it. We saw the pennant flag, bull flag forming, and then we broke bullish. And we shot up from there, which is absolutely incredible. The bullish cross on the weekly is also a great sign we're going to continue to head up. So ultimately, what there is to do is I would highly, highly, highly recommend you guys get involved in investing, shorting, and as well as leverage trading cryptocurrency. I've been doing so on DueDEX, so you can see right here. I do have money invested into my account. Boom. I'll just zoom in on that real quick. In Bitcoin, and I've been using this to basically trade and collect and you know, create some sort of revenue using DueDEX, and I've been sharing it all on my Patreon. So if you guys are interested in that, it's completely you know, it is completely, I don't even know how I would describe it. It is definitely something that I highly recommend you guys take advantage of. It is basically a way for me to give someone or something my full attention in regards to trading cryptocurrency and things like that. I mean, these videos go on like 10, 12 minutes long, sometimes 15 minutes. And for me to be sitting showing you guys all the trades and stuff like that, it's not as doable because it's time sensitive. You know, if I talk about trades that happen, you know, a couple hours ago and then I post it, you know, at work 4 or 5 hours later, it's going to be over. So the thing with Patreon is it is completely time sensitive based, and that's what I meant to say. And with that means that when something does happen, I have instant upload and instant access to share that with you guys. And we have been making some very profitable trades the past couple of days, so I highly recommend you do check that out. But looking at the other cryptos like XRP, we look incredible. We've been blasting off. This bullish cross on the MACD is incredible. We shot all the way up to, or sorry, on the moving average, we shot all the way up to the point that I've been discussing with you guys over and over again, up to its moving average on the weekly. That is exactly where we went. We hit the resistance here, which was ideal. It made sense. And I do believe now we're probably going to stay at most 60 cents conservatively. But the fact that this was a guaranteed 95% chance we hit it up here. Anywhere up to 47 cents, I'd say, is about 50. Up to here is about 80. Anything above there is 20% chance. But I do believe we're in a very, very, very good spot. We are retesting overbought on the weekly, so that is something you guys have to pay attention to. But it was very obvious to anticipate the bullish correction up to that moving average, and obviously it happened, so that's great to see it, you know, take place. But otherwise, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Ethereum is trading fairly overbought, so I'm kind of steering clear of this for right now. But if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 17,000 subscribers. Make sure to turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any important videos. Make sure to enter the giveaway. It is completely free to enter. 7 ways to enter. It ends in less than 2 weeks, so definitely make sure to check it out. And make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.